Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online Kashmir Cultural Heritage Awareness Series. Today is our 90th and it's going to be by Professor Venugopalan and Professor Beena Budki on Yagnopaveet. Unfortunately, our speaker, Sunanda Vashisht, could not join today because of COVID, and we will reschedule our program for a later date. And we were also planning this program, so we were able to handle this quickly. And we thank Professor Venugopalan and Beena Budki for joining us at a very short notice. We start today's session with prayer by Srimati Kamakshi Kalyanasundram, joining us from Connecticut, USA. She has rendered prayer here many times in our previous sessions. Don't miss to watch her devotional renderings at her YouTube channel called Jagadguru, a divine confluence of art forms. Actually, we wanted to have her daughter Lalita join, but she has got some competition, and so she let her mom join instead of her. Please.
Yeah. ज्वलत्कान्तिवह्निं जगन्मोहनाहिङ्गीं भजे मानसाम्भोज शुभ्रान्तभृङ्गीं निजस्तोत्र संगीत नृत्य प्रभागीं भजे शारदाम्बाम् अजस्रं मदम्बा भजे शारदाम्बाम् अजस्रं मदम्बा श्री सरस्वती नमोस्तुते वरदे श्री सरस्वती नमोस्तुते वरदे परदेवते श्री सरस्वती नमोस्तुते वरदे परदेवते श्रीपति गौरी पति गुरु गुह विनुते विधियुवते श्री सरस्वती नमोस्तुते वरदे परदेवते श्रीपति गौरी पति गुरु गुह विनुते विधियुवते श्री सरस्वती नमोस्तुते वासनात्रय विवर्जित वरमुनिभावितमूर्ते वासनात्रय विवर्जित वरमुनिभावितमूर्ते वासवाद्यखिल निर्जर वरविदरण बहुकीर्ते वासवाद्यखिल निर्जर वरविदरण बहुकीर्ते दरहासयुतमुखाम्बुरुहे अद्भुत चरणाम्बुरुहे हासयुतमुखाम्बुरुहे अद्भुत चरणाम्बुरुहे संसार भीत्यापहे सकल मंत्राक्षर गुहे श्री सरस्वती नमोस्तुते दरहासयुतमुखाम्बुरुहे अद्भुत चरणाम्बुरुहे संसार भीत्यापहे सकल मंत्राक्षर गुहे श्री सरस्वती नमोस्तुते वरदे परदेवते श्रीपति गौरी पति गुरु गुह विनुते विधियुवते श्री सरस्वती नमोस्तुते
Namaskaram, and thank you so much. It was really wonderful.
Thank you.
And we are so privileged having you anytime we need. And
Yes.
thanks for joining.
Thank you. My pleasure. Yes. Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. We thank Sri Kanchi Mutt for our ongoing Kashmir Cultural Heritage Awareness Series. Now, offer our Namaskaram to His Holiness Sri Shankara Vijayendra Saraswathi Swamigal. Kanchi Mutt has been in the forefront, modestly working with the sole aim of national integration, spiritual enlightenment, and preserving the uniqueness of Kashmir, as Kashmir is our cultural heritage. We are now very pleased to introduce two speakers today, Vedic and Sanskrit scholar, Professor S. Venugopalan, Vyakarana Siromani, MA PhD, Ayurveda. Professor Venugopalji's areas of interest are Sanskrit Vyakarana, Ayurveda, Yoga Shastra, Veda and its branches, Indian knowledge system. I also looked at this, Professor Venugopalji, I also looked at her Twitter because you have not submitted the detailed resume to me. So, what I gathered from Twitter, I have to share with our viewers. 27.6K followers in Twitter, quite an accomplishment. And I also found one of his followers is Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And your profile also reads, I am a Sanatani from TM, Tamil Nadu, I guess. And the profile is not newly done. It was from 2011, am I right? You didn't do it last few weeks ago. And I also see from that, Brahmanatvasya Rakshanena hi Rakshitasyat Vaidiko Dharmaha. I'm sure he's going to talk about all that in his coverage today. And it is so nice of you joining us. And I know you've been following our programs regularly and offering support to our series. Look forward to seeing you soon. I'll also introduce now Beena Budki ji. Beena Budki is not a newcomer. She has appeared many times in our program and our well-wisher and has given a lot of context for us to introduce more speakers, Kashmiri Pandits. Hailing from a beautiful Kashmir valley, Dr. Beena Budki is President's Awardee and winner of various national and international awards. She has a bachelor's and master's in education, economics, sociology, Hindi, all PhD and D.Lit in Hindi. Her career graph ascended from the role of a teacher to a dynamic professor within a span of 16 years. Since 2014, she started a noble initiative of collecting airless ashes from Kashmir and getting them immersed in the pious waters of Haridwar in the month of Pitra Paksh. The reason why I'm mentioning, she invited us last year and I participated in that divine function. A total of more than 20,000 ashes from Singapore, Dubai, Mauritius, Pakistan, yes, our neighbor, and various parts of India. Ashes are collected whole year through from different places, preserved in a locker, peacefully immersed in the pious waters in Haridwar and Sati Ghat with reverence and faith. It is performed twice a year at the time of Pitra Paksh because of its religious significance. By immersing the ashes of the dead, the soul gets salvation or moksha. It was a great function, Beena ji. I know that you just returned from Haridwar just a few hours ago after performing this ceremony. and it's very well done, and people should go and witness that. And Beenaji will be talking about that in addition to her Yagnopaveet that she is organizing in Srinagar, Kheer Bhawani temple. I request you, Professor Venugopalji, to start the discussion on this Yagnopaveet. Share your thoughts. Then Beenaji will give the details about October 25th program. Thank you again for joining our series.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Let me offer at the outset my humble salutations to the lotus feet of the Shankaracharya Parampara and the illustrious Kamakoti Peetham and all the 70 Acharyas. And a special salutation at the feet of the 70th Acharya, the incumbent Shankaracharya Swamigal of Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham, Jagadguru Shankara Vijayendra Saraswathi Shankaracharya Swami. Of course, I also thank the organizer of this webinar, Shankarji, who has been regularly conducting this webinar series to promote and the cultural values that the Kashmiris inherited from their past. Their cultural inheritance is not of their own, but of all our Maharishis who have granted us what are all the scriptures that we have today, right from the Vedas through the Kavyas. How many authors of Kashmir origin had contributed for the propagation of both Sanskrit and Samskriti of Bharatiya. From Abhinavagupta, Anandavardhana, Kalhana, Bilhana, Dalhana, Jalhana, all the consonants, you have some name who would have from Kashmir. Am I audible, sir? Shankarji?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to change. Yeah, okay, okay, good, okay.
Thank you. So, Kashmir is not very different from Tamil Nadu. Only the geographical difference that we have, but culturally we are all one. The cultural oneness was secured by none other than our Adi Shankara Bhagavat Padacharya, who has travelled the entire length and breadth of all the nooks and corners of our Bharata Desha. He started from Kaladi down south from Kerala and up to Kashmir and beyond. He had travelled and integrated the entire Bharatam based on spirituality. We might have become India in 1947, but we were always Bharata and Bharata Varsha. Culturally, we are all one. As we always would start with the Sankalpam in all our rituals, prayers, everywhere. Asetu Himachala Vartinam. A Kashmira Kumara Vartinam. So Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Ramasetu to Kashi, Himachal, all are spiritually, culturally well connected right through the ages. And Shankaracharya was probably the one who brought this idea into focus with various programs and activities, and by establishment of Shankara Peetham, an institution in the name of Shankaracharya in all the four corners of Bharata and centrally in Kanchipuram. He sat himself and created this Moolamnaya Sarvajna Peetham, Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji would often quote this shloka verse from Vishnu Purana. Uttaram yat samudrasya himadreschaiva dakshinam varsham tad bharatam nama bharati yatra santati. The geographical boundaries of our land was well defined several millennia ago. Vishnu Puranam of Veda Vyasa is not composed yesterday or day before yesterday or 100 years before. At least before the advent of the modern era, starting from Christ, Jesus Christ. We existed here. Okay? We have been saying Ashtavimshatitame Kali Yuge. Already the 4 cycles of Chatru Yugas, so 28 cycles of Chatru Yugas, 27 cycles of Chatru Yugas, which every Yuga would last for lakhs and lakhs of years. So the 28th Kali Yuga that is now in progress is only, we are aware of only these times. We never knew when the Prapancha started, when Brahma created this world, from when the society, the universe is existing here. All these things we don't know because human comprehension has no power to understand and appreciate that. That's why even in Tamil, our Bharatiya said, Sondru nigazhந்து தனைத்து முணர்ந்திடு சூழ் கலைவாணர்களும் இவள் என்று பிறந்தனள் என்று உணராது இயல்பினலாம் எங்கள் தாய். He described our Bharata Mata. How this Bharata Mata is that? Even the Maharishis who knew the Bhuta, Bhavya, Bhavishyat, what happened, what is going to happen, what is happening, all this Trikala Jnana. These Rishis were Trikala Jnanis, even those Trikala Jnanis, Rishis couldn't know when the Prapancha was started. When the Bharata Mata came into existence, when the Bharata Bhumi was identified as such, all these things are beyond the comprehension of the humans. These Vedic sages from Veda Vyasa, various rishis who had sit on the tapasya and invented all those mantras through their sheer tapasya. That's why we call the rishis are mantra drashtaraha, seers, not creators. So our heritage is very, 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 very old and yet new. That's why we are called Sanatana. Sanatana, the word means none knows when it started and is never going to end. It is always new. Chiranavina, Sanskrita Isha. That is what is known as Sanatana. Always remains fresh. So the boundaries of Uttaram yat samudrasya himadreschaiva dakshinam, whichever part is southwards from the Himalayas. Even the Kashmir has the Himalayas. So Himalayas need not mean always Himachal Pradesh. The entire Himachal border from Kashmir, Kedar, Rishikesh, all these are located around the Himalayas. So Himadreschaiva Dakshinam, whatever is in the southern region, south to Himalayas are known from up to Cape Cameroon, that is Kanyakumari and Setu. The land parcel is known as Bharata Desha. That's why we call it Bharata Varshe, Bharata Khande. Meroha Dakshine Parshve Vartamane. So culturally we are all one. And our culture is appreciated by one and all because the oneness of the world is propounded by our Vedas. Ekam sad vipra bahudha vadanti. Ekameva advitiyam brahma. That's why the Indian culture is held high in high esteem by all the world communities. Because it is the only Indian culture that had first said that the world Yastra Vishwam Bhavat Eka Neelam. We're all sown We are all woven in a same thread. The entire world is woven in same thread. We are all made one. Geographically, we are located in different locations. We are all, as species, this idea of Vedas or the brand and this mark, trademark of our Indian ideas. That's why our Indian culture, among all the communities, among all the world communities, is held very high. That's due to the Vedas. The Vedas, of course, we all know that Vedas are 4 in number. Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharva. They are 4 due to various reasons. Because the Yajna, you need to have 4 Ritviks, 4 priests you need to have. These 4 Vedas play various roles in Yajna. That's why we have 4 different Vedas. And the Vedic ideas are for all. Not only for the Indians or Bharatiyas, but Vedic ideas, the Vedic mantras pray for the well-being of the entire universe. That's why Ayam Nija Paroveti Ganana Labhuchetasam Udara Charitanam to Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The G20 conclave recently, the Prime Minister held in India, had this motto, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The entire world is one. This is the Indian idea. This is the idea of Bharata. The entire world is one. That's why we don't differentiate between communities, differentiate between caste, creed, anyone. We act differently, but we culturally and by idea, by our understanding, we are all one. I might have some different anushtanas. As a Brahmin, I am entitled, I am bound to take care of the world's well-being. There are 4 different parts to be played for the well-being of the society. That's why the Varnashrama system came into being, and every Varna is responsible for taking care of the whole society. Somebody has to take care of the spiritual well-being of the society. That part is played by Brahman. That is why my profile said Brahmanadvasya Rakshanena Rakshitaha Syat Vaidiko Dharmaha. This is not my word. This is the words of Shankaracharya Swamiji. In Brahmasutra Bhashya, in his first chapter itself, he says, unless and until the spiritual well-being of the world community is taken care of, everything else will fall flat. Unless and until this Vaidika Dharma, that starts with this Varnashrama Dharma, where the Vedas are learned, propagated, where the entire world is spiritually taken care of. Otherwise, the society will be fragmented and it will fall down under 9 pins. That's why the Vedas are given that much importance by Adi Shankaracharya. And this Yagnopaveta is the only marker, because Yajna, the word Yajna means Yaja Deva Pujayam. It's only for performing rituals for the well-being of self and also for the others. Upavita, because Nevitam Manushyanam Prachina Vitam Pitranam Upavitam Devanam Upavyayate, the Veda says. How the Yagnopavitam should be worn for performing Deva Puja. The Yagnopavitam should be worn hanging from the left shoulder across the right shoulder. When you perform the Pitru Karma, it has to go opposite. When you perform the Rishi Karma, it has to be just like a garland. All these things are suggested by our Vedas, signaling you are performing various karmas for various entities. Devatas are entities. They are beyond the comprehension of Manushas, but we can comprehend them through our Veda mantras. The Devatas do exist only in the form of mantras. Only in Puranas we have various murtis for them to understand. But whereas in Vedas, all the Devatas are given only mantra swarupa. So the Yagnopavitam is very, very important for all the Indians to perform various rituals, yajnas to propitiate the Devatas. This culture was widely practiced across the length and breadth of our India. Normally, the Yagnopaveetam is a boy, a brahmacharya at the age of 7. Ashtame Brahmanam Upadayita, Tamadhyapayita is the Veda Shastras. When the child attains 8 years of age, 1 year he would have spent in his mother's womb. When it comes out of the mother's womb and completes 7 years or entering into the 7th year, a boy should be initiated into Brahmacharya Ashrama by the father, by way of initiating him to the Brahmopadesha through Yagnopaveeta ceremony. So, Yagnopaveetam is a signal for initiation of a boy into Vedadhyanam, the Brahmacharya Ashrama. That is the correct age for entering into learning of scriptures. Up to minimum 10 to 15 years, 20 years he has to spend on Vedic studies. Panchavamshati Pariyantam Brahmacharyam Samabhyase, says the Vedas. Up to 25 years one has to learn scriptures. If one has 100 years of life, then first quarter should be spent on acquiring knowledge. Second quarter, from 25 to 50, he would be spending his life on acquiring wealth, leading his grihasthashrama, begetting children, and doing all those that are required for the next santati. Once 50 years you attain, you slowly hand over all the responsibilities to your children and concentrating on your own through the vanaprastha. And the last leg of your life should be spent on your own Atma development. This is how the life is spaced between these 4 quarters of our life. So Yagnopaveetam is the signal, this is the marker for starting with the Vedadhyayana. It is practice across the entire length and breadth of India. Wherever you go, the children will be at the age of 7 initiated into Brahmacharya Ashrama. Then it starts learning Vedas and other scriptures. For a Kshatriya, it should be 11 years. For a Vaishya, it will be 13 years. But Upanayanam is common for all, but different stages, different ages for all other people. So, Yagnopaveetam is only for learning Vedas, performing rituals, offering pujas to devatas, all these things for whom? For one's own well-being, through that for the entire world. Brahmanasya shariram tu na upabhogaya kalpate iha kleshaya mahate pretya anantya sukhaya cha. A Brahmin is born not to enjoy the pleasures of the world, but rather he is created to serve the society. He has to endure all the pains and difficulties in his own, but should work for the society. Iha kleshaya mahate pretya anantya sukhaya cha. The sukham, comfort for a Brahmin is possible only after his life, in his only next world, in Swarga or wherever it is. As long as he is alive, he should not look for any comfort, material comfort or any kind of comfort, but work for the society. This is the role defined by our Shastras for a Brahmin. So, the Brahmin is born only to serve the society by way of taking care of learning Vedas, scriptures, Adhyayanam, Adhyapanam, teaching, Yajnam, doing rituals on his own, Yajanam, assisting others to perform the Yajnas, and Dhanam, to take the Dhanam, and also give Pratigraham, give and take Dhanam. He has to surrender enough. So, the Yagnopaveetam is very, very, very important for acquiring Brahmajnana. Brahma is nothing but our Vedas. From the Vedas, it has to go and reach until the Brahmajnanam is attained. That is Ahameva Brahma, Asavadityo Brahma, Aham Brahma, Brahmaiva Satyam, Brahmaiva Ahamasmi. This realization happens only at the end of his ascetic life. The Kamakoti Peetham, Kanchi Math is working for helping the society reach its pinnacle of glory. That's why so many cultural activities at various places, wherever any particular culture is there, It works for the development of that particular culture, particular heritage. Wherever the Vedas don't exist, Matham creates Veda Patashalas and so many other institutions to take care of the Vedic education in that particular region. So, across the countries, you find various hundreds of Veda Patashalas and Sanskrit schools, various other organizations established by Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham. And the special programs for Kashmir has started from 1947. We have the history. Today morning, Shankarji showed me a clipping that showed in 1947, the Paramacharya, the 16th Acharya of our Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham, while touring in Tanjavur district of Tamil Nadu, offered financial assistance to Kashmiri refugees. In 1990, when the Kashmir exodus happened, right from the day, Kamakoti Peetham had started extending various kinds of support to the Kashmiri Pandits, Kashmiri Hindus rather. 1997, Acharya himself visited Kashmir, the Shankaracharya Parvata, and stayed there for 2-3 days and performed Chandramurishwara Puja. And so, the services for the Kashmiri Hindus from Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham is not something new, but it has started very long ago. From 2010 onwards, Vishwashanti Mahayajnam is continuously taking place in Kashmir land around Shankara Jayanti time in April. In Jyeshtha Devi Mandir in Srinagar, various yajnas, Veda Parayanam, Kamyartha Ishti, so many other rituals are performed for the welfare of the Kashmiri people. Even the Shankaracharya himself visited the Vishwashanti Mahayajna in the year 2013 or 2012. Even then, I participated in the Vishwashanti Mahayajna for Veda Parayanam. I had been to Kashmir twice. So I was very privileged and lucky to have visited Kashmir and experienced the divinity in the Shankaracharya Parvatam. We might have known that Kalhana, who existed in the 12th century of Common Era, who had composed the Rajatarangani, has recorded how the King Gopaditya renovated the Shankaracharya temple in Kashmir and Srinagar. The Shankaracharya ascended the Sarvajna Peetham in Kanchipuram, the same Kanchi lineage, the 38th Shankaracharya of Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham, the Abhinava Shankara, who had ascended the Sarvajna Peetham in Kashmir, who belonged to 8th century of Common Era. So, almost 2500 years, Shankaracharya's connection with Kashmir is there for all of us to look at. So, Shankaracharya temple built by Gopaditya in 12th century that record the existence of Shankaracharya's connection with even the Abhinava Gupta, Anandavardhana, in 10th century, the Kashmir Shaiva, the Gitartha Sangraha, all those works of Abhinava Gupta and Anandavardhana of Kashmir existed from the 10th century of Common Era. So, the Gauri Dashakam is sung by all the Kashmiri people in the Kheer Bhawani temple. I had witnessed that Gauri, even the exile, Kashmiri refugees, wherever they are, they chant and sing this Gauri Dashakam to establish the contact with everyone. That Gauri Dashakam brings everyone around, and that remains a connecting link for entire Kashmiri community. So, our 16th Acharya of Kamakoti Peetham, who existed in the BC, was from Kashmir, who was Gauda Sadashivendra Saraswathi, was a Kashmiri. The 17th Acharya, Ujjvala Shankara, also toured along with this predecessor in Kashmir. The 16th Acharya, Gauda Sadashivendra Saraswati, the Lalitaditya, established the Annadana Chatram, a place where free food was served for all the Kashmiri in the 31st Acharya's period. The Acharya's name was Shilanadi Brahmananda Ghana. So, the connection of Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham with Kashmir is very long. And from Kashi, recently, Kashmir Tabakam, a new book that establishes the contact between Kashmir and Kanchi very well. The book is recently released in Kashi, 24 September. The link is also available in Kanchi Kamakoti Matam's Twitter site. Everyone is requested to go there and click the link and purchase the book and read for themselves to know what are the services rendered by Kamakoti Matam to the Kashmir culture. The Kashmir Cultural Heritage series conducted by our friend Shankar ji has reached 90th episode today. So you might understand how closely Kanchipuram is working for the Kashmiri people, Kashmiri culture, all these things. Even Saraswathi temple is also built by Acharya in Kashmir. Everyone could go there and visit that place. So Katha Veda Shaka of Kashmir is revived. Logaksha Grihya Sutram, because the Vaidika aspect of Kashmir is revived by Kanchipuram by revival of Katha Shakas from the Sharada Lipi. The Jammu library possesses the various manuscripts. Our scholars went there and collected those manuscripts and they brought all those manuscripts in the book form. How the rituals are to be conducted in Kashmir land. All these things were created by our Kanchi Kamakoti. So we can keep on enumerating the services rendered by Kamakoti to the Kashmir people. I limit my words with this thing and hand over the mic to Sri Shankar back. Thank you for the opportunity, Shankar ji. Namaskar.
Namaskaram. Thank you very much, Professor Venugopal ji. It was a good summary of what we have been doing all these days and where we are now bringing into the Vedic connection. We have just created awareness. Now we are trying to have the link with the past, which they have lost in over thousands of years, which Beena ji has taken it up very seriously. And Beena ji, is it the first time Yagnopaveet is conducted at Kheer Bhawani, although it is done at Jammu all the time?
Actually, in Srinagar, we are doing first time. Normally, some sanstha and one temple is there. There, people are doing this function, Samuhik Yagnopaveet, Jammu. Because 1990, we all came out from Srinagar. After that, mostly people nobody goes there, nobody went there. Just a minute. And people were doing at Jammu this function, but Srinagar first time. Instead of I can say we are doing first time in Srinagar. So Yagnopaveet function is performed first time Srinagar in Kheer Bhawani temple.
How the thought came to you that we should conduct one in Kashmir?
Actually,
in Srinagar.
Actually, last year I went so many places out of India. So I found people totally forget the culture because we have some traditional values, cultural values. I found they literally forget. And this Yagnopaveet is very important, this sanskar for Brahmins. But I have seen before marriage, they have just started a little bit and finished this function. Though the Professor Venugopal said in the age of 7 or 11, like that, we were also doing the same thing. But now I have found the people are totally changed. They don't want to waste their time. So that's why it came to my mind. Why should we can start some cultural functions? So this year already I have started one function. That's called Zangtrai. Zangtrai means after third day of this Navratri, that day a lady goes to parents' house. If suppose you don't have parents or parents are very far away, then somebody will call you, or if nobody is there, then you will go to some park or somewhere and you will eat something there And if you have some friend or relative or anyone, they will give you one packet of salt and some bread, not this bread, but Kashmiri bread, and 1 rupee, 11 rupees. This function is also started all over India. Some people have taken started this function. They are calling all the Kashmiri ladies, and they are giving one salt packet and 1 rupee. So because just we have on this Ateru we are wearing in every suppose if we will do any function, birthday is there or anything is there, that day we are wearing that Ateru in our this Atar, because this is our Mangalsutra. So every time we are changing that Ateru. So in this Zantre, Zantre, if somebody is calling, so he will also give that Ateru and that lady will wear that Ateru. And second function, I have started Salam. Salam is after Shivratri. After Shivratri, we are saying to each other, everybody will say to each other, Salam is good morning, Mubarak to you, congratulations to you. Now Shivratri has come. And wherever that person will go, he will take some almonds, mishri, or some dry food. And he or she will go to that lady, he just take it. So this is also one function I have started this year. And third important function is Yagnopaveet. Because I told you, okay, last year I went USA, I went UK, I went so many places I've been. I found totally we forgot our culture because we are doing little bit, but just as a filmy time, not that ritual style. So I thought, hey, let's start in Srinagar because everybody is having this intention. I should do Yagnopaveet at Kheer Bhawani. Because in earlier days, before 40, 50 years, people were going on houseboats, Kheer Bhawani. And so they will call all the relatives and all will go in houseboat to Kheer Bhawani and perform this concert. But now it is totally gone. So now this year I have started. 23rd, we will do Mehndi Raat. Means that day we will put little bit henna on his hand or something like this. So we will perform Mehndi Raat. Second day is Devgun. That day the boy will take bath with some Guruji will be there. He will perform all the rituals and everything. And all the ladies, they will put little bit milk and water and everything. After that, we will take bath and wear clothes which cloth has come from mama's house. Means mother's brother. Mother's brother is sending that cloth. So boy is wearing that cloth only. So I don't know brother will come or not. I don't know Mamaji will come or not. But we will perform this ritual. After that, this boy's bua means father's sister. She's making some kheer and one more thing. And after that, Guruji, the Panji will do puja, and she will distribute all the ladies and everyone as a present. And after that, same day, evening, we will sit for Yagnopaveet. So Yagnopaveet will start same day, and next day night it will finish. So I think more than 24 hours it will continue this puja. And last, they will next day morning they will cut all the hair. But I found that now boys are also very much afraid. They're telling no, if I will cut all the hair, my boss will not recognize me. Even one boy, he is a lawyer, he told me, my judge will not recognize me and he will not pass this order. So I was surprised. Even one boy, he is staying in abroad. He told me, "No, I can't cut all the hairs because when I will go back to my country, maybe visa people will not recognize me and they will not allow me." So I was very much surprised. So that's why perfect age is 7 years, 11 years, like this only. But somehow I'm starting this year. At least people will recognize, people will, understand the value of Yagnopaveet. Because after Yagnopaveet, that boy is a Brahmin. Before that, he is not a Brahmin. He is a just Brahmachari Balak. After that, he become a Brahmin, bacha, Brahmin person. So, first time I'm starting this, and I hope this year so many children are not coming, but still I will try my best. Some 11 or 10 children are coming this year, but next year maybe slowly, children will join us, families will join us, and they will come and do in Srinagar only, because Delhi really we can't do it, because Delhi culture, Delhi atmosphere, Delhi, all the rituals are totally different. But it gives you, if you feel a real sense, this Yagnopaveet, you can go to Srinagar only, because maybe slowly, people will take interest. They will come to Srinagar. They will do slowly, all the function in Srinagar only. And one day, all the Kashmiris will be back to same Srinagar, Kashmir. So this is
No,
my one.
in spite of all the exodus, madam, these traditions have been kept intact. So you're able to continue, even though you got lost, in the last
Yeah.
30 years,
Yeah.
since 1990. It is being revived now, or still it is continued in different places?
Actually, I was doing a cultural programs. Cultural program means ki first I revive all the culture, whatever is burned, whatever is has gone. So I have started that culture through Kashmir Sandesh. Okay. Now, because I told you last year when I went to so many places, and I found ki totally Kashmiris are forgotten their culture. So I thought ki let's start this culture program. So this year I have started, and I will continue. I will continue this program, because Jammu, so many people are doing, and this in other places also, because I have not heard, but Jammu I heard ki they are doing, but Srinagar nobody has done. But every Kashmiri wants to do this Yagnopaveet at Kheer Bhawani. So I have started this time. So next year also I will do it. Slowly, people will also come, and they will join with us. So because this is first year, so naturally sometimes people are little bit afraid. Sometimes they think so many things. But when slowly, I next year, third year, when I will do continue, so people will join us. There's no problem. And second is most important thing, keep people, because I am used to go Srinagar often sometimes, but all the people are not going often. So they feel little bit afraid. They feel little bit that if something will happen, then what will happen? Like this, they thought so many things. No, if you will do in Jammu, if you will do in here and there, then we will join you. I said no. If you want to join, if you want to come, you have to come Srinagar. And this is my responsibility, because I know I have all the faith on Kheer Bhawani Mata and Holy Highness Kanchipuram. So I know because his that all the good wishes will save us, and we will go back nicely with our homes also. But I want to do this function at Srinagar only, because Srinagar is something different value. And if you will do same thing in different places, that time it goes totally different. And South Indian and Kashmiri, they have so many similarity in this different functions, because even in Yagnopaveet also, when South Indian boy will wear that Upnayan, that thread, that time they that Panditji Guruji is taking him to Kashmir map. There only they are wearing that Yagnopaveet thread ceremony. So that means that Kashmir and South Indian both are in so many places same. So this time I am doing, let's hope okay, next year we will do again, and slowly people will join us. And I feel I wanted to give only one message. Ki these all our sanskar, we have to do it. Because if we will not do in proper time, proper place, then one day children will also forget everything, what is sanskar and what is this. So we should do this. So I have just taken chance, and let's hope for best. And
No,
because
that's
it
a
is
great initiative, Beena ji. I have witnessed, like I mentioned last year, your Pitru Paksh, and I know how this is conducted, how you are maintaining all the traditions, and you want to continue doing it. I also want to thank you for including temple tourism along with this. I want
yeah,
to remind viewers, 8 people from South India are joining this, starting from
yeah,
25th. We are reaching, including me. This will
yeah,
be my 6th or 7th visit, but still I want to support Beenaji's initiative. Um, a team of 7 or 8 people are joining. We are reaching Srinagar on 24th. We'll display Beenaji's mobile number and WhatsApp if anybody is interested. We have a group created for this Yagnopaveet Kashmir, October 24th to October 30th, correct?
yes,
5 days.
yeah.
So you can still join. All you have to do is buy your air ticket. We will advise hotel accommodation details, how much is going to cost. We will display your WhatsApp number now on the screen. So people who still are interested can join this year, or like you mentioned, every year this is going to be the function, right? Yagnopaveet function for at Kheer Bhawani temple. Is
Shankarji,
that what you are?
I wanted to start after quarterly this temple tourism also. If people
Oh,
will come to Srinagar, because November, December, we will not do anything, but from April, I wanted to start that also. Because when people will come to Srinagar, they will understand what is the value of different temples. Because nobody knows, and they have not seen so many temples. When they will come to Srinagar, where they will go to different temples, even when they will go to Marthand, Surya Mandir in Marthand, they will see what is the, I mean, grace of that temple. So many people, that Vedasta, that Aharbal, Kakarnak, so many temples are there, so many Devi temples, and so many Shiv temples are there. So we will do next year, after quarterly, after 3 months, we will arrange that tour also. If people will come, we will take them. And I am thankful to you, because you now today you have done, I think 90th, more than 90th
90th
this.
program.
Yeah. So I'm thankful to you, because you have taken so much initiative, and I'm thankful to Holy Highness
Kanchi
also,
man.
Kachi Mat, because he is taking too much interest for Srinagar, because I have met him personally in that Tirupati. So he has given me all insurance. Maybe he will also join for this sanskar, but he is too much busy. I know very well, but he is taking so much interest. Because I have personally met him, and he told me so many things, and I have sent him invitation also. It is, you can expect anything. Maybe he will come. So we will do that temple tourism also. So I'm thankful to you, and I'm thankful to Holy Highness Kachimat also, Kachi Pit
Very good.
also.
Yeah, you if you want to just give your mobile number when you can you say your
Yeah, and
people
thanks,
can.
Venugopal sir, you have given lot of this knowledge today. because you speak so many things and very good knowledge. Thank you to you. Thanks. Yes, yes, Shankarji.
Venugopalji, just wanted to let you know that 8 people are joining this function from South India.
Wow.
They will, after the Yagnopaveet on 25th.
I think if you permit me, I want to add one more point here.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Even in Twitter, someone has questioned me, how come an Upaneyanam ceremony be performed during Dakshinayana? Normally, Upaneyanam, according to all the Shastras, be performed only during Uttarayanam. Uttarayanam starts from the 15th of January till July 15th. When the sun moves from south to northwards, that is the Uttarayanam. That is the period suggested by all the Shastras for Upaneyanam ceremony. As far as Vivaham is concerned, marriage is concerned, Sarva Ritu Vivahasya, say all the Rishis. Any Ritu for that matter, be it Vasanta Ritu, Grishma Ritu, Varsha Ritu, Sharad Ritu, Hemanta Ritu, Shishira Ritu, all the 12 months are good for marriages. Of course, we don't perform marriages during Ashadha Masa and also during the Margashirsha Masa, but rest of the months we perform Vivaha. But whereas for the Upaneyanam, all the Maharishis unanimously declare that the Upaneyanam ceremony be performed only during Uttarayana. But how come these people organize this function during Dakshinayana? Then I thought on this aspect. In Karnataka, during Shankara Jayanti, people won't care for any other Muhurta, Lagna, Rashi, Nakshatra, anything. On the day of Shankara Jayanti, they will perform mass Upaneyanam.
Yes.
Shankara Jayanti, even the Marana Yogam is there on Shankara Jayanti day, they won't bother. They won't bother about anything else, but Shankara Jayanti is so because Chaitra, Vaishakha Shukla Panchami, that is very important for them. Vaishakha Shukla Panchami is the day when everywhere Shankara Jayanti is performed. That is very auspicious day for performing Upaneyanam. Mass Yagnopaveetam, initiation of Upaneyanam ceremony. Same way I then understood the Sharada Navaratri, the Vijayadashami is probably the only day during Dakshinayanam when the Upaneyanam ceremony can be performed. That's why you have chosen rightfully the Vijayadashami day, 24th October, for performing this mass Upaneyanam. So it is very, very justified to perform this Upaneyanam ceremony during this Dakshinayanam, the two on Vijayadashami day. I, on behalf of all the Vedic scholars of India, I offer my humble salutations to the organizers of this Yagnopaveetam ceremony. Let all the young boys be initiated into this Yagnopavita ceremony, be initiated into the Vedic Adhyayanam. Let Vedic culture prosper again in the lands of Kashmir. And I pray to the Sharadamba to offer all her choicest blessings on all those who work for the cause of Kashmir Pandits and the Kashmiri culture. Thank you for opportunity, Shankarji. Namaskar. Shankarji, நீங்க mic off பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. Shankarji, you have switched off your mic.
Mic is not working.
Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah. No, what I was saying,
okay.
we are planning to conduct a program after the event. When we all return back, we will share their views and explain about what they have seen and why everyone should keep Kashmir engaged. That is the objective of this. So sometime in November, we'll do a program with all the participants who are all joining us now.
Yes.
So are you suggesting that we do this from Shankara Jayanti next year? Are you able to hear me? No. Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
No, I was just asking him whether he's suggesting we do Yagnopaveet from next year during Shankara Jayanti. Like you were saying, Uttarayana. Maybe you can talk about that when we are there. I think you're not able to hear me.
he lost connection, I think.
Yeah, no, I was telling whether you should consider doing it during Shankara Jayanti next year.
Yes, I understood, because next year Shankar Jayanti we can do that time also.
So those who are interested in joining from October 25th till October 30th, please send your number or write a message in the YouTube message. We will reply to you, or you can join our group through your contacts. I'm not able to get Beenaji, you want to tell your mobile number so people can make a note.
720 833
720.
833 9786.
Okay. It's already there in the recording, so people can.
720 833 9786.
Okay. So it's Artik Kaul is saying, yes, Shankar Jayanti is ideal. More people can join, being holidays for kids. So those who are interested, please send her a message. You can join our group. You can still plan your visit to Kashmir, participate in Yagnopaveetam, and also temple visits during the next 4 or 5 days. So meanwhile, I thank you, Beenaji, for appearing at your number is already there. So thank you for participating at a very short notice. And Professor Venugopalji, we would request you to join us again with your thoughts on anything connected with Kashmir.
Venugopalji,
I am always at your disposal, Shankarji.
Thank you very much.
You should come Srinagar also.
Yes, I have to Srinagar. I will come again. I will be coming again. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
Ram Ram.
When more South Indians participate, you can join.
Yes, yes. Shubharatrihi Punardarshanaya.
Okay, Shubhratri.
Namaskar.
Thank you very much, and Dhanyavad ji. We want to thank all our viewers for joining this special program on Yagnopaveet and Kashmir visit, or keeping Kashmir connected with the South. So please consider joining this trip so that you can also see various temples of Kashmir and enjoy the beauty of Kashmir also. We plan to conduct that regularly and keep you all posted. You can join that group, and Beenaji is thinking of doing every 3 months this Kashmir visits. We want to thank Kanchipuram channels for all this streaming. Dinamalar, of course, for carrying reports on our Kashmir series, VDSP, for streaming every Saturday that we do. Till we meet again, Jai Jai Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara.